Hey, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Way of Life Podcast. I'm your host, Gus Holland. I want to do a giant shout out to everybody that's stuck with me over the past year-long hiatus, which was unplanned and unwanted. But I'm back. We're going to be in full swing, and I'm going to keep doing the weekly episodes with occasional additional like Monday motivational episodes from here on out. If you have not followed up on my Instagram and everything, over the past year, I've gotten my bachelor's degree and my master's degree. I've moved cities and changed jobs, among several other things. So that is the ultimate reason for the hiatus. All good things, all positive things, all things that were wanted. But because of that, I had all of the podcast stuff boxed up for over 6 months. So that was the only really bad thing that came out of all of this. But we are back in full swing. I'm still trying to sadly find my microphone. So if this podcast sounds a little bit different, it's because it's on my recorded off of my cell phone. So sorry for that. But I do want to let you know how grateful I am for the people that have stuck with me through this and who have started listening even throughout the hiatus. I mean, I've had several, like a lot of people, just download the entire catalog, I guess to catch up while I was not making current episodes. But with that being said, this is going to be kind of a short episode just to get everything back going and everything. I figured it'd be kind of fun to let y'all know what I've got potentially planned or what I have planned and what I also have in mind potentially going forward. Basically, I think I've mentioned on previous episodes that we were going to have a Patreon. So the Patreon is fully active. It is going to be a standard rate of $7 a month, which is never, ever going to change. That's kind of why I said it. I was saying about $5 a month, but I knew with adding stuff over time that I didn't want to do a $5 and a $10 tier. I just do one $7 tier. If you're a supporter, and you get everything possible that I can add of value to the Patreon. So the Patreon is live. If you obviously sign up right now, it's just going to obviously go toward the show to improve the show. In the future, you're going to be getting ad-free episodes. You're going to get episodes early, going to get updates on new merch, basically first dibs on merch and any type of discounts that come out. That's where they're going to be. There's a lot of other stuff. There's going to be a My Way of Life, which is basically just episodes that are done where I speak or interview or what have you directly with listeners of the show. So those are going to be Patreon exclusive episodes where I talk to listeners of the show about their goals or things that they've achieved in life or inside the gym or what they're training for, you name it. That's where that's going to be. And also, outside of Patreon, I am practicing, actively trying to become fluent in Spanish. The goal is to be like 100% fluent in Spanish as soon as possible. So I'm hitting it pretty hard. But once that happens, I'll be offering the podcast in Spanish as well. So we'll have English. That'll all be uploaded separately. There will be a separate stream for Spanish, a separate thing on Spotify for English. But that will... Well, I currently have a lot of listeners in Latin countries, and so I figured that'd be a cool thing to be able to offer. I already speak like a decent amount of Spanish, kind of like the high end of A1, low end of A2 as far as the like grading scale for fluency goes. But I'd really like to be able to, offer that to the Spanish speaking people of the world or whatever. I don't know. But as soon as those plans are finalized and I get fluent enough, that will be coming out. That'll probably most likely be like a year or two from now, maybe 3. But it is planned, and I'm very excited about that. So, let's see. Besides that, I am, like I said, going to hit this thing full swing, full steam ahead. And we're going to do the weekly episodes. I'm also going to try and do more as, long term. I'm going to shoot for 2 to 4 episodes per week. For right now, it's a guaranteed 1 a week on Wednesdays. I am actively looking for people that want to sponsor the show. All of the money from the Patreon, the sponsorships, anything are going to go directly into the show. I'm not going to pocket any of it. I'm just trying to grow the quality and the consistency and the presence of the show internationally. So probably I'd like to honestly do some giveaways for merch, and the merch line is expanding as well. I know I only have like 2 shirt designs that are actively sold right now, and like 1 sticker design and stuff like that. I'd like to have like dozens of shirt options and dozens of hoodie options, blah, blah, blah. And eventually like a gym bag or some sort of accessory stuff. That would be cool. But that's all being worked on, and very, very actively. So I don't know. I'm super excited for this. I know I'm kind of rambling, but I wanted to fill everybody in before it really kicks up a notch. I do have several interview type guest episodes that are in the process of being scheduled, at least 4. But besides those, for the most part, it's going to be solo episodes that are educational or at least provide some sort of entertainment value. I'd want people to learn as much as possible on these episodes. But anyways, if y'all have anything you want to hear on a podcast, you can always comment on the podcast Instagram, on my Instagram. You can, there's a million different ways to reach out. But thanks for listening. Thanks for sticking around. Always, you can share the podcast with a friend, a bunch of friends. That'd be cool. Leave a rating and review. And check out the podcast. It's wayoflifepodcast.com. That's where you can find the merch, I believe the link to the Patreon, all that stuff. It'll also be in the description. But anyways, I hope you have a great rest of your week, and I will be talking to y'all next week. Y'all have a great day. All right, bye.